Welcome back to Theme Park Wizardry here at the Disneyland Resort. Gonna film 3 videos today. One for downtown Disney, one for Disneyland Park, and one at California Adventure. Just gonna take a lap around all 3 of those places and give you some updates. So make sure to subscribe to see those other 2 videos that should come out in the next day or so. But let's start here at downtown Disney. We've got through security. It is Friday, May 16th, the start of the 70th anniversary. I came in the morning when everyone's at work, so it was a nice breeze to get into the parking lot. No line of security. It was quite nice. I don't plan to be here all day. I'll be going live tonight to see Paint the Night. Very excited. First time I've seen this in several years, so I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and take a look at ESPN Zone and tell you what's going on here, because it's been a while since I've done a Disneyland update. Kind of refresh you on some permits and some tenants that were announced officially from some of these places in downtown Disney, and then maybe we'll go through World Disney and see some of the 70th anniversary merchandise. So let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys. My teeth are just so yellow. They look terrible. Don't look. All right, let's go. All right, at ESPN Zone, Scrim and Scaffolded up. They've covered up the sports people that are there with like a digital printing of that breeze block design going on throughout downtown Disney. I hope there's something more permanent in the works. It does look kind of, temporary, or not temporary, but it doesn't look as good as the actual breeze box. I do hope that eventually this whole building comes down, for something else. So hopefully these new tenants coming in here, I think Lululemon's coming in here, and then another unannounced tenant. I hope they're here for maybe like 5 or 10 years, hopefully 5, and then they just, knock the building down. Because, as we've seen with Earl of Sandwich, these tenants can move around quite quickly. Earl of Sandwich from there to here to there to over there. So Lululemon can do the same, so hopefully they can knock this building down in the 2030s. Because, it's just, it really doesn't fit the new downtown Disney vibe, especially on this side. Here's Earl of Sandwich again, still in its trailer, and the trailer is back open. I think last time we were here it was closed, or it's like going through a renovation or something. It's back open, and the new location is being built over there. So it is almost open. Well, not almost open, but making some good progress here. And here's another shot. Here's the front entrance of the ESPN Zone building. You can hear them working. At least I can. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, on the microphone, but yeah, you can hear them working away. No opening date for the Lululemon, but hopefully sometime this year, maybe even this summer. Still waiting something substantial to happen to this building. It's the former Rainforest Cafe, but current Star Wars Trading Outpost. The Star Wars Trading Outpost just uses a tiny amount of this massive 2-story building. I still think a nice Indiana Jones bar, or some highly themed bar using both stories, and a bar and restaurant, and maybe like a retail shop on the bottom with a bar and restaurant on the top, like themed to Indiana Jones or something, would really work here well, because right now it's not being used to its full potential. I want to let you know once again to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be able to, especially my wedding, I'm getting married next week on May 23rd, but after that I'll be much more free and available. My weekends have been a little bit busy getting ready for that, so Universal was closest to me. Disneyland's a bit far. It took an hour and a half to get here this morning because of regular Friday morning LA traffic. So this summer I want to get back to Disneyland more often, because I just renewed my pass around my birthday, April 30th, to go through obviously next year. So I want to get some more Disney content on the way, and I'm going to try this new style, like I said, filming 3 videos in a day and releasing them over several days. So it seems that there's just more Disneyland content in general on the channel. And also, instead of doing one big video, I can go smaller videos and go in depth, more detailed on what's happening on each park and downtown Disney. Kind of go, make a full lap around these places instead of just hitting key construction spots. So let me know if you like this new style, if you support, if you want more Disney videos, let me know in the comments below. I'll also try to go live more from the parks, this park in particular, over the next several months. Again, this video will come out afterwards, but I'm going live tonight for Paint the Night Parade, and then I'll be having a Paint the Night full 4K HD video on the channel later on in a few weeks if you don't want to watch the live stream, because I know it's live stream's different than the actual video, fully edited video. So I'll be doing a fully edited 4K Paint the Night video sometime in the next couple weeks. So make sure to stay tuned for that if you don't see the live stream. But let's go check out an Earl of Sandwich and talk about a new tenant coming over behind me. So over here at the Earl of Sandwich, they are quickly working. The building's topped out. They're now trying to put the steel framing up from that wall there and scaffolding's up. It's funny. This building's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. In person, the renderings look much bigger, but it's not done yet. I mean, there'll be usable space up here, so probably stuff will expand up higher than this. But this looks a bit smaller than I thought. But still, it'll be a 2-story Earl of Sandwich. It's gonna be bar on top, restaurant on the bottom. Should be good. And right here is a little pop-up for Nectar Bath Treats, which is coming in that space, that big empty space next to the Avengers Reserve and D-Lander shop. Their Nectar Bath Treats is going to come, and they're giving you a nice little sample of what to expect at the store right here. If you go to Universal City Walk, you can explore all these options, but much bigger in their store. So basically, whatever's at their store will basically be here, and maybe they'll have some custom Disney soaps or something, but it'll be about the same thing. Pretty cool shop, but not for me particularly, but they do give you free samples, at least at the Universal Studios store. They give you free samples, and they can let you wash your hands in some nice soft soap. So pretty cool option. They don't give you samples here because it's just a pop-up, but whenever the new one opens, hopefully this summer, hopefully it'll be the same experience. So before we move on down to south, the rest of downtown Disney, I want to check out the D-Lander shop, because every time I come here, there's quite a line. It just seems like there's very expensive items in here. So let me show you some of these expensive items. Find some things that I'll never buy, ever, for anyone, even my fiance, because she won't. If my fiance, the wizardress, saw the prices on some of these things, even if she really wanted them, she wouldn't let me buy them. That's why I love her so much, because she's not like a let's spend a whole bunch of money type of gal. She's like, $500 for this shirt? That's crazy type gal. So let's go check it out. They have these 70 Disneyland 70 cups, which is awesome. And they have these shorts here. These shorts are at $69. This is not bad, but I think there's some expensive stuff, like really crazy stuff. Like here's this Louis Vuitton, which is $2,150, which I think that's pretty normal for Louis Vuitton. But I mean, again, if I bought that for my fiance, she would instantly make me return it. She's like, that's some money we can spend on a house, or put it on a down payment, or save for a down payment for a house. Louis is what she said to me like 2 days ago. So, yeah, here's a Louis Vuitton if you want that. This shirt is actually pretty awesome. I actually really, really like this shirt. If it was like a normal price, I actually may buy it. A normal price to me is $70, because I can get a button-down Horror Night shirt like this for $70 at Universal. Actually, I can get it for $7 after the event is over. But I'm curious how much these Star Wars shirts are. Not bad. This is $75. Okay, I may actually get this. Maybe not today, but if they have them next time. This is a really cool shirt. Let me show you guys. This is a really awesome shirt. That's really, really cool. Tough, struggling to put it back. Yeah, $75, not bad. So, look at this, because I think I heard the guy say this is $500. Yeah, $570. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. This thing that honestly looks like it's $50 or less is $570. That's insane. It's more than this thing, or I guess it's just this thing. It's $320. But how about this shirt here? So this must be the expensive band, Coperni. $340. This shirt, I don't care what material it's made out of. This shirt looks like it could be $35 anywhere else in the park or at Universal. This is $340 thing. Probably, again, because this Coperni brand. That's insane to me. And this sweatshirt, I purposely left my sweatshirt in the car because I may buy a new one because my sweatshirt's kind of old. When it gets cold outside, I might just buy a new Disney one. This little simple thing here is $500, $490. No way I'm buying that. So yeah, seems like it's just that brand, the Coperni, I think it's called, because never heard of them before, but they're very expensive. So the rest of the D-Lander shop, not too bad again. Now Star Wars shirt $75, which is actually not a bad price again. Button-down shirts like that at Universal are $70, so it's pretty in range. And I actually, again, may buy it on a future trip. The rest, I saw some dresses that are $128, not bad. So I'm glad the whole store is not like insane. Just look at that one brand. Very curious to see who would buy something like that though. Like, would you buy, even if you had the money? If you had the money and could totally afford it, would you buy something that looks so simple like that for $500? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah. Stay tuned for my full 70th coverage. Again, subscribe. We're doing Disneyland videos and California Metro videos. I'm not sure what order they're going to be put out in, but some 70th anniversary decorations here at Downtown Disney. And the 70th anniversary wrap on the monorail. Got that just in time. That's nice. Celebrate happy. That's our theme today. And oh, let me go show you the new turnstiles real quick here. So, they closed the Downtown Disney monorail station, installed the new turnstiles. Look at this. So, use your facial recognition, doors open. This is the exit, but on the entrance, use your facial recognition, doors open, go right on up. Something that I hope comes to Universal Studios Hollywood. As if you watch my videos, you know that I've said many times. So hopefully they're on that whole hotel project, they'll revamp the whole plaza and insert some of those facial recognition tech. I'm excited to use it myself today going into the parks because there's a cast member helping last time because they're still kind of testing. I think they're fully in use now, so when I go into the parks, I'm very excited to see how that works. Gonna stop by the Lego store because a new permit was filed to finally redo the exterior of this. There was a permit filed to do both the interior and exterior, then they just did the interior for a minor refurbishment. So now there's one for the exterior, so I don't know if it'll go under refurbishment again or the store will be open while they'll kind of refresh some of the stuff. I do hope they have new sculpture because I think this is here since it was opened. Because look how faded these guys look. And yeah, Legos fade. If you go to Legoland, I went to Legoland for the first time in a while last year, and I brought my fiance, the Wizardress, for the first time, her first time last year. And Miniland USA is still my favorite thing of that park, but yeah, it opened in 1999, and some of the original figures from the cities are so dirty and so faded. So I don't know if you can even clean Legos. I don't know how you take care of Legos, but you can see the dragon like Maleficent there. It's a little bit faded as well. So yeah, maybe every 20 years just got to refresh this and put new figures in. And I think it is time for some new figures like Buzz and Woody over there, looking pretty faded. So hopefully during this exterior refurbishment they get a whole bunch of new stuff here. Yeah, because I think it's time. It's been there for like a couple decades now. What would you put up there? Would you just refresh or replace the dragon or Maleficent? What would you put up there? I don't know what I'd put up there. Maybe something like newer Disney franchises, because it's all about the newness, right? And new IPs and stuff. Maybe like Elsa Elsa using her powers, and Olaf down below or something, like some Frozen related. I'm trying to think. You have to have someone using the dragon is blowing fire, so you have to do maybe someone using their powers. Thinking like Elsa, but I don't know. What would you put up there? Let me know in the comments below. Wow, look at Tortilla Joe's. Well, I'll show you right now. Nothing much to look at because it's just about gone. Here's Tortilla Joe's. Wow, big progress since the last time we were here. So the reason that demolition is going so meticulously because Tortilla Joe's is actually because we just went up. This is the bridge here, so Tortilla Joe's is actually on top of a parking garage. So it's on the second level. So they don't really just go and take a bulldozer and just demolish all that. They have to do it piece by piece, but going pretty quickly. I mean, the whole thing is gone. And look at that. Last time we were here, there was still stuff there. They haven't really started yet. They're doing little bits and pieces, but now it's just totally gone. Totally gone. That's all that's left. This little section over there. That's it. That's crazy. Here's the rendering of the Arthur's and Sons. Can't wait for the barbecue. And then there's Pearlside Barbecue, Arthur and Sons steak. At this rate, hopefully this can be done open later this year because they just have a little bit left to demolish. And they just have to. These are just one-story. It's the one-story structure. It's a shared structure. So I hope they can get this up going pretty quickly because I mean that's pretty awesome. Good job, Disney and the demolition teams. More Celebrate Happy situation there. And I legit actually forgot my magic band. I saw these people next to me doing magic band stuff, and I forgot my magic band. Low-key, I actually kind of lost it. But yeah, this is a magic band activation. So they have these throughout all of down to Disney and the Disneyland Resort parks. They have a whole bunch of cool magic band activations. I hope they keep them around after the 70th anniversary because there's really no use for the magic band right now. So if they keep these, there'll be more of a use to sell more magic bands and have people that have them already use them. But this is awesome. This is pretty cool. I like this. A couple more items on the docket. Let's go and check out World of Disney. See what kind of 70th anniversary merch they have. Then let's go talk about the Brea Bakery in Portos, and then we'll end it. So it was very nice. I do love the Disney music that they blast out downtown Disney. It's so nice. Here's some Toy Story stuff. But yeah, let's go to the center because I believe the center is where they have the 70th anniversary merch. Usually that's where they put all the new stuff. Don't forget you can go ahead and mobile checkout now. So if you don't want to skip the line and go ahead and mobile checkout, they have some many mobile checkout stations. Except there's 2 or 3 mobile checkout stations in the whole area for you to figure that out and do it. You just have to open the Disneyland app, shop and scan, and show and go. And that's how you can save time with mobile checkout here at the World of Disney. And I think there's other places, sure. Throughout the resort, you can do it. Here it is, Disneyland 70th. There's some 70th anniversary merch. Here's Minnie in her 70th outfit and nice dress for the little ones. This is $30, this plush here. And the dress, I'm not entirely sure how much the dress is, but maybe somewhere between $30 and $50, I'd assume. Just kidding, it's $80. There's a nice sweatshirt. See, I would actually buy this, but I don't like tonight when it gets cold, but I don't like the zipper ones. I like hoodies, so that I probably won't get something like this. But I do like the zipper is a Disneyland D. Celebrate Happy. This is probably in the $70 range. Usually jackets like $70. It's my size too, medium. Oh. Hold on, look in the back. That's a cool design actually. To the price. Yeah, $70. See, it's about $7, but that's a really cool design. I actually really like that. Still don't like the zipper though, so I probably won't buy it. Here's your featured lounge fly for the day. Can't say, oh, this is something else, but featured lounge fly for the day. Pretty nice. A little 70 there. This is usually like in the $90 range. Oh, $80, not bad. Celebrate Happy. Not bad. It's much better than the first batch of merch they've rolled out. It wasn't the greatest, the first batch, but this batch is pretty cool. Have some golden conductor hats here. Shout out to the theme park conductor. Gotta get this for him. Choo choo. Oops. See, this is the stuff I'd buy honestly, and I might get this tonight because it's just kind of a sweatshirt, no really hoodie, but it's not gonna be cold tonight. But like something just enough, and have this nice Disneyland Celebrate Happy. Very there's nothing on the back, but very just generic, but like simple, not generic, but like very simple. And it is $50. Yeah, this is better than a zipper. So either something like this or a hoodie is what I would buy. Here's some nice hats for everybody. And shout out to Alicia Stella with her bucket hats. Found one for you. Yeah, stuff like this. I'll take. This is the Spirit jersey. Spirit jersey of the week. Yeah. These are usually like what, $100-something. Oh, $85, not bad, man. Just the regular Disneyland 70th shirt and the Starbucks cup of the week. Look at that, 70th anniversary. I do like the colors here. I mean, I'm not gonna get it, but I do like the colors here for the Starbucks cup. So that was it for World of Disney, at least for the 70th anniversary merch. There's tons of other stuff in there. And hey, if you guys like merch search videos, let me know in the comments. I'll go ahead and do some more of those at Disneyland and Universal, because I know people like to buy merch. I'm not really a big merch guy, but I do like looking at cool designs and stuff. And I will get you prices and stuff. If that is something you want to do, I'll definitely do some more merch search videos at the end, merch search sections at the ends of videos. But let me talk about the Earl of Sandwich behind me in the Porto situation, because yeah, a permit was filed a few weeks ago that suggests how big this particular restaurant could be. So yes, a permit was filed for the demolition of the La Brea Bakery building, which is this, but not just the building, but here, all the way down to ticket booths 7th and 8th. That's this ticket booths 7 and 8 right there. So this whole section from there all the way down here will be demolished for the Porto. So this Porto is being likely to stretch from here to down here, which is pretty insane. It's pretty massive. I hope a whole Esplanade redo is coming with this, because they're already kind of redoing it with this new building here. I wonder if they'll do other sections, other changes to this whole area, since these guys will already be gone. I mean, because we don't really need the ticket booths anymore. Obviously some people do for like questions and stuff, but you don't need 8 of them. So like these 2 are not even in use. Then keep these guys, take those guys out. But yeah, it's massive. There'll be a big 2-story Portos here. So very excited to see how that works out. Hopefully it opens this year or in 2026. Because yeah, it's gonna be a dining spot too, so you'll be able to hang out. There'll be a bar. It'll probably be a nice view of the fireworks from up. That tree line will be like the 2nd level. So pretty awesome spot. So I'm very excited for that, and to watch this project over the next few months. Obviously it hasn't started yet. The permit was filed a few weeks ago. Who knows if it's been issued yet or approved, but we'll be seeing this. So this will probably start sometime this summer, I'd hope. And that is gonna do it for this Disneyland update here. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, like the video, share the video. I'm going to have tons of Disneyland content coming. Got the Disneyland video I'm about to film right now, exploring the park. I'm going to do a separate one, go on a California adventure, POVs of Paint the Night, as well as some rides off some maybe Goofy Sky School, as well as I wanted to film other POVs like Grizzly River Run maybe here, especially if it gets hot enough. Do a little POV of that, especially with be some first time friends. I've been wanting to do a Grizzly River Run POV for a while though, but it felt like awkward going on there and like sharing a boat with like 7 random strangers and filming a POV. But now I'm be meeting with OG55 and the crew in a bit here. So if we all get on rafts together, then it's not really awkward because you like know those people, so they don't mind being filmed. So potentially being filmed. So yeah, look for that. Right now I'm gonna go inside Disneyland, do a video there. Here's the new Celebrate Happy thing here, centerpiece. It looks okay. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe. If you want to help out the channel, you can become a member or leave a super thanks down below. I'm gonna have more member videos again, especially after the wedding is over. I'll have more time. We'll be doing more member-only videos, and maybe some member-only live streams before I go live in the parks. So get some perks there. As always, have a magical day.